Hey, it's Myers. Pretty excited today. We got a new record out. My label, Sioux, is dedicated to punk and roll. A lot in the vein of Crypt and Sympathy, Gearhead, Man's Ruin. I mentioned Man's Ruin because Frank Kozik just passed away, and his art was just phenomenal. And his label Man's Ruin put out a lot of great records that I was into in the '90s and early 2000s. And I'm still into them today, but they came out in the '90s, early 2000s. But so, like I said, my label Sioux is dedicated to punk and roll. That being said, there's other stuff I like that doesn't fit that genre. Like I want Sioux to be a very genre specific punk and roll label. So, but I like some other stuff, and I had a band reach out to me last year about doing their record. That they don't fit on my label. They don't fit on the Sioux label of being a punk roll band because they're not a punk roll band. However, I really fucking like these guys. I really like them. And so they're gothy and weird, and I wanted to put out the record, but they didn't belong on the main label. So I decided to start a side label. And the name of the side label is Sioux After Dark. And there's going to be some cosmetic changes to the Sioux After Dark versus the main label Sioux. On Sioux, everything's on white vinyl. Everybody's got the same center label as Houndstooth with red, white, and black. It has a distinct feel, and but the Sioux After Dark label is just what you would expect it to be. It's after dark. It's a little darker, a little weirder, a little bit creepier, just like When the Sun Goes Down. And the band I want to introduce you to on the new side label Sioux After Dark is the Mismiths. This goddamn light's got so much glare on it. Here. Does that do any better? So here's the front cover. Sorry, trying to figure out this light situation. Anyways, band photo. It's silk screen, just like the Sioux stuff. Mismiths every night's like Halloween. Back cover, silk screen, just like top opens. These guys are exactly what you think they are. Hybrid between the Misfits and the Smiths. Like I don't know how to describe them other than being a hybrid between the Misfits and the Smiths. They actually started as like a cover band, doing Misfits and Smiths covers, but they've evolved into writing their own songs. And yes, it's shtick, but it's really well executed shtick. And these guys are great, like we love the Misfits, we love the Smiths. Here's a hybrid with new original music, doing their own fucking thing, and so check them out. They've been doing their thing out in LA for a while. It's time that they get a wider reach, and I'm proud to put them out on my new side label, Sioux After Dark. Unlike Sioux, the catalog numbers on the Sioux records are SUX-0 whatever. And, SUX is the call sign for the Sioux City Airport. And but you can interpret that as however you want it. Like some people pronounce SUX as sucks. So sucks one, sucks two, sucks three, etc. I kind of got into that from how the catalog numbers on the Stiff Records. The first Stiff record release was Nick Lowe, and it was buy one, and then it was buy two, buy three. And so that was kind of the emphasis of the whole sucks or SUX. Like I said, that's the call letters for the Sioux City Airport. But anyways, the Sioux After Dark catalog numbers is Sioux After Dark, SAD. Sad one. This is sad number one. They're the Mismiths. Of course they're fucking sad. So anyways, want to show you the vinyl. Like I said, aesthetically, the side label Sioux After Dark is totally different than what the Sioux main label is doing of, the white with the red, black, and houndstooth. Here is black 180 gram vinyl. It's beautiful. It's heavy vinyl. But now we're going with we got the houndstooth still, but we're going with purple instead of red. So, and you can see right here, Sioux After Dark, new label. So we're changing stuff up a bit. So, it's one and the same, but it's still different. So, and the goal for the side label for Sioux After Dark is, really fucking proud to put out the Mismiths here, and wanted to focus on some post-punk, goth, industrial sort of weird shit that like I'm into. I'm the boss here, so what we put out is my decision. Why we put it out is my decision. I can only put out bands I believe in, and unfortunately, there's going to be bands that I just don't see. There's no fucking money in this, but I need to be able to recoup my money to go on to the next project. There's going to be bands that I can't see being able to recoup any money off of it. There's a lot of people who are just looking for somebody to put their record out, and while I want to work with a lot of people, I can't just put out anybody's record, and if I don't believe in them, and if it's not up my alley. And while Sioux is focused on great guitar driven fucking punk rock, punk and roll stuff, the Sioux After Dark label is dedicated to weirder, post-punk, industrial, gothy sort of shit like the Mismiths. And so the focus is going to be on the main label, but every once in a while something weird that I dig is going to pop up on the Sioux After Dark label. And I'm really glad that the Mismiths trusted me enough to make this happen. And so go to the website, go to SiouxGuitars.com, click on records and vinyl records, and then clear at the bottom. The newest edition is the Mismiths, Every Night's Like Halloween. I'm going to play you the title track, the first song off the first side, Every Night's Like Halloween, so you can check them out. I hope you hear in them what I hear in them, because I think they're fucking brilliant. Yeah, it's a gimmick, it's a joke, it's shtick, but it's so fucking well done. It's done so well that you overlook the gimmick, and but in reality, gimmick has always been part of I grew up in the 80s with the Dead Milkmen and the Drill and OD, and those joke bands. Even most SNFU is a fucking joke, and like in there's a place in the genre for, and these guys aren't a joke as much as their shtick. There's a parody of the Misfits and the Smiths, but it's really well done. And you know, I think I'll make a believer out of you if you give them a chance. Take a listen. Go to the website, order yourself a copy. The band's copies are shipping out today. They should have them. They're going to pick them up on this East Coast tour that they're taking off on East Coast tour on Monday, and should have the copies. For their East Coast tour dates to sell. You can always get a copy at SiouxGuitars.com. And if you like these videos, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching. Here's Every Night's Like Halloween by the Mismiths.